Hello, my YouTube friends. Thanks for joining in tonight. Man, if you haven't hit that subscribe button, please do right now because we got a lot of cool stuff going on here at our Trib Studio. Audio Master. Thank you guys for joining in tonight. The big question for all of us, and I wanted to talk about this subject, even though it's a little touchy for most of us who are engineers and musicians, those of us that make our money going out into the world playing music. Will the music industry survive the lockdown blues? The struggle is real, and all this gear for sale. Man, I'm on all these different audio groups and whatnot on Facebook, and you would not believe the audio gear that's out there that I didn't even know that was even out there that existed that's for sale. So if you're a buyer, now is the time to buy. If because all that cool studio, they had this. I want to say that they had this old reverb tape machine for sale. Someone had it. Um, I never even knew this thing existed. But anyway, all kind of cool gears just coming up for sale, and it's just crazy. So if you're a buyer, it might be a good time for you to jump in on some of this stuff and get you some cool audio professional gear out of professional recording studios. But here's the kicker with all that, man. The music industry, the big question for all of us is, I want to say it's been about a year. Today is March the 10th. Okay. And here in Texas, we're back to 100%. They're letting people in the restaurants and, and no mask mandate and all this stuff. And so people are still wearing their masks. So you have a lot of us that still go in these places with our mask on. And so, but here's the thing, man. What is going to happen to all the musicians that, let's just say I got signed last year and, I've got an album out. And part of having an album or whenever you get signed with someone is doing tour. You got to go tour around and promote your album. And that's just the way it works. And so here, many people that's just gotten signed with a big label or whatever, man, they're all hunkered down. They're not doing anything with their music. I'm not sure what type of platform they might be selling it on, but that's not their real money makers. Their real money makers are actually going out and touring and doing these live shows to where they get all this other money coming in from t-shirt sales and all these other advertising things that they sell at concerts to help promote their album. And so what's going to happen with all this if let's just say these other states do start opening up again? Most of us don't know when that's going to happen here in the United States. But let's just say if it does open up, you're going to still have a lot of people out there that are going to be scared to go out and, be around a lot of other people. And so, how do you go to a concert and stay 6 feet away from somebody? That's the big question. With all this fear, I want to say I read an article or a little snippet of an article the other day, and it was on Hitler, and it was the question was, how do you control the people? And he said it was easy. It was just spread fear. If you spread fear, you can the people will do anything. So I thought, wow, I've never heard that before, but that sure is true because look, because you have half of us that aren't afraid of this virus, and then you have the other half that is. And then so you got these mixed emotions with people. Some people, want to continue wearing the mask, and some people don't. They feel like it's infringing on their liberty. So, I'm kind of like, wow, in the middle of all that and watching it all happen, and it all sounds, it's just almost like a dream to me. It all seems like you remember remember that show that came on in the '60s? It was called The Twilight Zone, and it wasn't the movie The Twilight Zone. It was actually a series that came on, and and there were some shows that I watched when I was a kid, and and uh and all this from last March till now just seems like it's just been a bad dream, man. Just like, wow, what's going to happen next? So that's why I ask myself and ask you guys, what do you guys think is going to happen with the music industry? Is it ever going to be the same as we knew it at one time? And are these people who are musicians and engineers, are they going to actually be able, that run sound? I have a good friend that runs sound for many, many big artists, and he was telling me he didn't think that it would be the same. And so, and if it's not the same, how are they going to go about as to coordinating things to where there's not all these lawsuits and all these other things that's happening with all this stuff? So and what it's done is it's just created so much anxiety with many of us, as you know. You can only take so much of solitude, and it begins to work on your mind. And I don't think it's healthy for us at all to be locked up and not to be amongst our friends and doing things as we once knew things to be. And so, it's getting out there and having those handshakes and that interaction with people, um, and being near them and seeing their smile and laugh and all that other stuff that keeps us vibrant and keeps us wanting to continue on. And so, my hats off, man, with all the people that are in the music business, and because how are we to survive? Is the music business going to survive? And if it does survive, how are they going to go about as far as to regulate things and to do things in the future? Is it going to be where you might have one musician over here playing, and then he's playing with his other buddies online? Is that the way we're going to attend? Things. I don't know. I don't know. I really don't have the answer for any of that. I just, like I say, my hat goes off, and to all of us who are musicians and who go to concerts and spend our money at concerts and love to go see live shows and things like that. It just really makes me wonder what's going to happen with the music industry, and why am I seeing so many top mixing engineers that's mixed for big time artists uh, online and doing online I don't know, shows where they're teaching you their tricks, showing you their tricks that took them many, many years to learn and to get to where they were, I mean, where they are, and make the money that they did make at one time, recording artists and mixing their songs and whatnot. And they're giving all their information away freely. So perhaps, I'm sure they're making money on YouTube by now, and when they've got 100,000 subscribers and everything. But why are they giving all this information out? This is their bread and butter. And so it leads me to think that we are in for a big surprise as to how the music industry is going to go, and how it's going to be for us in the future. Or otherwise, these engineers and all these top artists wouldn't be on YouTube sharing their information with you freely if if the music industry wasn't going to change, or if they were a little uncertain, right? So if they're uncertain and they're out and they still want to keep that money flow, they're going to be training and having training courses and all this other stuff online for ordinary guys like you and I to bite into it hook, line, and sinker, and buy their audio gear that they're selling. I mean, what's going to happen with that? What's really going to happen? That's the big question. And it worries me because I love music. I've always been a big music lover. I've always been into music and recording for probably 30 years now. And It just really is frightening for many of us who are in this field and who have been recording and mixing for many years to see and to wonder where where the music industry is going to go. And the struggle is real, and many people are singing the blues, literally singing the blues, because of the uncertainty as to the music and where it's going in the future. And it just so many things, so many uncertainties everywhere in the world. People are it's just a mad, mad world out there, man. Is all I can say. Today I was actually out doing some other work that I do in the landscaping business and design work. And you would not believe what it's like out there, man. I mean, it's really, really a crazy world. People are driving 9,000 miles an hour and uh, no respect for other people on the road that's going slower than them. And they're all, whoever's going the slowest is the idiot, right? And so it just seems like that's the way it works. And I am a slow driver. I always drive around the speed limit. And however, you have other people out there that are, that do 90 to nothing and believe in pedal to the metal is the way it was referred to when I was a kid, or hammer down, or something to that effect. But I don't know, man. We have to stay positive in this uncertainty and keep doing what you're doing, man. Keep if you do have a little extra money set aside, and money's not an issue or a factor to you, and you've lived frugal all the way up till now, and you've saved your pennies, and it's not going to hurt you to drop 4, 5, 10 grand somewhere. Now is the time to actually buy some really, really cool recording studio gear, man. Wow. I'm a frugal type person, but this time of the year in my landscaping and design work is actually my money time. And so I'm going to actually see everyone in Texas got hit with this snowstorm that we had. And, as of now, I have probably about 30 jobs lined up. So I am very fortunate to have other resources, to where I have other income coming in, to where I don't have to, just wait and see what's going to happen with the music industry. And so, yeah, it's a real thing, and I feel for so many people out there that aren't working right now, because it's just sad, and I just hope some kind of way that we can all figure it out and come together and get everyone on the same page as to how we can restore America again, or our communities again, and actually start supporting one another, and to work together, and instead of apart. And so I hope in some kind of way we can get this going, to where we can start helping our musicians out there and start supporting them, and support the whole music industry as we know it. Because as you guys know, music is therapy to uh, millions and millions and millions of people, and it always has been throughout, from the beginning of time. And so we always need to keep creating new music, keep recording new music, and mixing and mastering, and sharing it amongst many people out there. I'm going to see if my audio is still playing. It looks like it is. As you all know, I always have to check my audio through my interface and make sure that it's using my microphone and not the microphone in the computer. So, yeah, man, thank you guys for joining in tonight. It was a very hard day for me today. I was actually in the field and babysitting again. It just seems like, my customers, they all expect the best. And for many, many years, I did a lot of the work myself. And now that I have crews and whatever, I have to micromanage the crew as to, I mean, every step of the way, even if I go to lunch or whatever and come back, You got to watch them, man, because they just kind of just do their own thing, and so this week was kind of a little frustrating for me because I felt like I was babysitting adults, and they know their job and they know what they need to do. But when I need to go back and tell them to do it a certain way and it doesn't get done, then I have to do the work. Um, it's kind of frustrating. So anyway, that's where I've been this week. And I was just blown out, man, today. And I was like, I didn't even go take my classes earlier. I got off work and I went and ate a sandwich and then jetted on back here so I could be on show with you guys tonight. Talk about the music industry as to, what's going to happen, the uncertainty with it. We all don't know. But I tell you what, I feel like in some kind of way that we're going to pull together. Like I say, today is March the 10th. And I want to say it was about this time exactly last year that they shut down everything in my community here. And so it's been about a year to the day. And that's what's kind of strange about all this. But yeah, they're opening up everything, and people are moving about. And so here's the thing, man. It can't just be Texas. It has to be all the other states that pull together. And we're all in this together. We really are. We all breathe the same air, and we all have 24 hours in a day. And so you and I are really no different in a lot of ways because um, we all have desires and wants and everything. And so um, it'd be nice to see somehow, some way we can all pull together, maybe have like a fund or something that's going toward the music industry to so that some people can come together and figure out a way how we can get musicians back to work, musicians touring, engineers who run sound, all those guys out there back to work, and some kind of way to where we can bring it all together, even if it's like having small venues or whatever. I'm not sure how they would go about doing something like that. Um, but perhaps if people came in as families or this group here, I don't know. I really don't know, but it'd be nice to start filling some venues and actually people can kind of feel some kind of normalcy, you know. And what better to pull things together than to do it with music and concerts. I mean, every concert that I've ever been to in my whole life, I've enjoyed every one of them. Just something about something in the air. Everyone's having a good time and enjoying the music. And whether it's sitting on hillsides or sitting in a stadium somewhere, everyone's just really, really enjoying the music. And it really is a beautiful thing for the soul is to actually listen to live music. You can listen to a CD in your car. You can listen to your MP3 player, but there's nothing better than actually being at a concert with many other people and just seeing the musicians perform and feeling the music and just the whole vibe of the whole scene. It's a beautiful thing. And so if they ever do get back to some kind of normalcy and kind of figure things out, I'll be the first one out there, man, high fiving, and with my arms in the air and actually supporting all the musicians and all the people out there that's part of the music industry. Here's the other thing, man. All these big time recording studios, how are they going to stay in business? If no one's going in there and actually doing any tracking, how are they going to stay in business if you've only had a select few who are actually working? Even your mastering engineers, you know, they've been kind of just hunkered down, waiting to see what's going to happen. Now, I'm sure they're in a position to where they can wait out a year or two or three or four or five, or maybe even retire at this point in their life if they've lived a frugal life and didn't live without of their means. They're probably in a position right now if they got their money invested right, that they don't have to really worry about ever going back and hitting another lick. But then there are a lot of other people, musicians and whatnot, that are just starting out in the music industry, and their 401k plan, if they have one, and all that other stuff, doesn't quite look as well. And so they need to work, and they need to go back to work and get out there and bring music back to life. And I keep checking my audio here, y'all, to make sure that I'm continuing to be online here. And also, I wanted to mention, if you're just now joining in, please put your comments in the comment section instead of up here in the where it has a live chat section. If you put your comments in the live chat, a lot of times I have this little box up here that covers the live chat, and this little box is actually showing my audio through my microphone. So I've been keeping it open. So if you've been writing in the live chat, I haven't been seeing your your post. So don't think I'm ignoring you. I just haven't been seeing them until after the video goes up and I get offline. So if you put your comments down in the comments section in the video, then I'll see your comments and actually be able to respond to all of them after the videos, actually, after I get offline from streaming. I hope that makes sense. And yeah, because Bull Tide wrote in the other night. Several other people wrote in the other night and put it in the live chat section. I didn't even see it. I didn't even see their comments. They probably thought I was avoiding them or whatever. But no, man, I'm not avoiding you. I just didn't see your comments. So from now on, I'll just go ahead and put it in the comment section on your comments, or private message me, and that's cool too. I love the private messages. I don't mind, getting back with you that way as well. But we've got some cool stuff coming up. This tomorrow. Wow, today's Wednesday. So tomorrow I'm gonna go down to the t-shirt shop here, the local t-shirt shop, and see if I can go in there and get them to design the Audio Master t-shirts. Man, I cannot wait to actually get some beautiful Audio Master t-shirts made, man. I'm gonna get some white tank tops with light gray lettering right here. It's gonna say Audio Master on it. And on the back, I'm gonna see what they can do on the back. Maybe some type of old vintage tube gear or reel to reel or something. I'm gonna see if they can do something nice on the back of the shirt, you know? So when you're walking around, you're actually gonna see some type of nice tube gear on the back, something really, really in the Audio Master here, maybe with a line underneath it of some sort, or I don't know. But whatever we do, we're gonna have a nice Audio Master t-shirt design this time. I'm gonna be giving 10 of them away to those of you who are um, loyal, I don't know, subscribers who always write in, who always have something to say, who always want to chat, who always want to reach out to me and have questions and whatnot. You guys are getting the first 10, man. And then after that, I've got some others, and I'm not sure how we're going to work that out and give those away, or how we're going to do that, or if we're have them for sale or whatever. I'm not sure. We're going to just see how all that works out. It's a learning experience for me having a YouTube channel. And so, as my channel continues to grow, and I try to get on here between 7 and 8 every night if I can, and I'm trying to get an algorithm so that my videos continue to grow and I keep getting more and more subscribers. And so here's the thing, the more and more subscribers I get and everything like that, it just helps me promote this channel. And the more stuff I'm going to give away, we're giving away the Shure SM7B. And by the way, yeah, hit the subscribe button, slam the bell, and type down there as to why you like a Shure microphone, and that's going to get you in the contest to win the Shure SM7B. My go-to guy that he hasn't been able to get by here, and we haven't been able to give one away. But I promise, as soon as he comes, I'm not going to harass him and keep where you at, where you at. But as soon as he comes by, we are going to give away a Shure SM7B. I'm going to let him do the drawing simply because I delegated this whole deal to him. and that's why I'm not even a part of it. I delegated it to him, and we were able to strike up some deals. Well, he was, and to help promote my channel. And so that's the only reason I haven't given another one away is just because he hasn't been by here to do so. But I'm ready, and I know you guys are ready to see who the new winner is of Sure SM7B. And then after that, we're going to do one more Sure SM7B giveaway, and then we're going to move on to some other different things. Okay, so I'm excited, and I can't wait to. Oh, here's the thing: if you win, whoever wins the Sure SM7B microphone, the only thing that I kind of really want or ask is that I'm going to be doing some B Live shows that you get on and I see you actually using the Shure SM7B. And I want you to tell me all about it and if you like it or don't like it or anything else, but just let me know. I want to see you using it. And then I know that I just feel real good about that. So anyway, yeah, we got the t-shirts coming out and I'm excited. I hope they're open. I'm gonna give them a call first and see if I can go in there because a lot of places they're open, but they've got the front door shut and they've got this little bitty section of the door open where they do their business underneath the big clear glass type thing. And so if that's the case, I'm not gonna deal with that because I actually want to go in and look at their shirts, feel the material. I want to get something kind of more form fitting, and I'll probably do the black t-shirts more, form fitting to the body. Like this microphone's kind of form fitting. See how it's kind of hugging my arms and around the waist. It kind of tapers down like this. So I'll probably the black t-shirts being black makes you look smaller. I'll probably do the black t-shirts in form fitting and then the white t-shirts for the summer, just your standard, t-shirt look where it goes straight down, kind of just, your standard. For those out there who haven't worked on their midsection this winter and been eating a lot, so we're gonna get you fixed up too. We're gonna get you looking good too, man. We're gonna get you looking good in a Audio Master t-shirt. So no matter what style or shape you are, man, we're gonna get you looking good. So yeah, we're gonna get that Audio Master t-shirt in the white. Okay. And what this is gonna do, if you're out in the sun, especially like if you're out in the Texas heat, um, you won't burn up, man. But if you wear black in the summer, especially here in Southeast Texas, man, it don't take long. 10 minutes in the sun in a black t-shirt. Oh gosh. I mean, you think, oh man, I don't know, something about black just draws the heat in, and the whole shirt gets really, really hot. So then you start sweating, and man, I'm telling you, it's a mess. It's just a mess. So I am gonna have the black t-shirts for the winter, the white t-shirts for the summer, and we all gonna have a little part of that. They're gonna look good. So thank you guys for joining in tonight. As always, I appreciate all of you joining in. As always, I do. Man, look, I've got my studio fired up. I got all my preamps and whatnot fired up, my tube gear fired up, and I am going to be doing some more tracking myself. Probably in another week and a half or so. I want to say my Eventide piece is going to be coming in, and it's going to be nice actually singing through that and creating some nice delays and perhaps some pitch shifting and everything right there before it even gets to my doll. So this is going to be interesting, and I can't wait to actually get started on this stuff, man. It feels good to actually be in the studio. It's been probably since 2019 that I actually cut a few songs. I had a good friend of mine who actually talked about before that we actually started a band. It was called the 7th Street Band because we lived on 7th Street, and we started this band. And he is a virtuoso maestro pianist. He is like just a wizard at the piano. And I called him up, and he actually came and stayed here at my place for like 2 months. Dropped everything he was doing, and we wrote several songs. Well, I wrote the songs, and he just improved on the songs that I had actually created. And we did a little cool little video called Our Tree. It's called Next to Me. You can check it out. I'll put a little link down there below. It's called Our Trip Next to Me Official Video. Make sure it says official video down there. But I'll put a link down there. You can check it out, man. I actually recorded that song. It was me and Tom, just me and him alone. He's playing the piano, chord piano, and I'm singing with acoustic guitar. I think I was playing my Taylor guitar, and we did the video right here in this room, man. Right here in this room, and it was just a real simple song. There was no bridge in the song or anything like that. But I was really, really, really pleased with how this tune came out because I was singing through the Rode NT1 microphone, man. The Rode NT1 microphone, a $289 microphone, the lowest self noise microphone in the world. Oh, man. I could not believe you can sing through this microphone with confidence. I promise. It's just, you would think that this microphone would be worth a lot more just because the lowest self noise out of all the microphones out there. And it was really, really cool. So you guys check out this video and tell me what you think. Hit that like button for me, man. Just listen to how well the microphone excuse me. Listen to how well the microphone pops in the mix. I mean, I couldn't believe it. I sang like, part of the verse, part of the chorus section. I was like, oh my gosh, this is the mic. Let's use this one right here. I don't we don't need to try anymore. Let's use the Rode NT1. And I'm gonna put a link down there below too. And oh, by the way, if you buy anything through my links, because it takes you right to Amazon, Amazon gives me cookies, whatever you want to call it, and it helps me promote my channel, man. It's not a bunch, but it helps. And so everything that I put in the links down there, it's just typically because I believe in it and I'm happy with it, and that's why I put it down there in the link. I wouldn't be putting junk down there that I wasn't happy with. Um, so yeah, I'm gonna put several different. Also, there's another video I want to put down there in the link. So I'm gonna put one on the NT1. I'm gonna put one on next to me, my official video song next to me, and then I'm gonna put one down there on music in motion. I talked about this in a video the other night. Actually, how in your mix, music needs to be in motion at all times, coming to and from, moving around the stereo field to create tensity and to create movement. And I found this album years ago, man. I'm not sure if it's by the same dude, but the other night I was searching some videos on Music in Motion and ran across this album, these different songs, and put some good headphones on or listen to your nice stereo speakers. Don't listen to it through your iPhone. Okay, don't listen to it through this. Okay, I say that because you're not listening to stereo through your phone. So put some good headphones on, and I want you guys to pay attention how the music just moves in the stereo field. Even the drums and cymbals. Cymbals are over here up high, kick drums down low, toms moving around the stereo field, different instruments coming in from chimes, wind chimes, and all these different things. You can hear them coming in the mix up high, and you can hear things down low in the mix. You can hear all these different things in the mix moving around, and it's really kind of cool. And I want you guys to pay attention to these mixes only because now I'm gonna put a link to one song he's got, but once you're there, all these other tunes come up that he does, and I want you to scroll through some of his songs and listen to his mix and listen to how things are moving in and out of the mix, up and down and all around. It's really going to surprise you. And you know what? It's going to teach you, it's going to give you some ideas whenever you pull up your tracks and start recording. You're going to be wanting to place those instruments up high, low, in the middle. Hey, Bull Tie, what's going on, man? Hey, man, I'm sorry about the other night, man. It wasn't that I was avoiding you. I was telling everybody before that I had my audio box up over my live chat. So when you were writing in, I never saw you write in, man. It wasn't until after the video was streamed that I seen you writing in and asking me how I was doing, man. So put your comments down in the comments section down there below in the video, and then that way I can see them after the video and then respond back to you, man. I apologize, Bulltie, man. I didn't even see you were writing in the other night, man. So my hat goes off to you, man. I wasn't avoiding you. I promise I wasn't avoiding you. But thank you guys so much, as always, for joining tonight. I hope the music industry gets back to normal in some kind of way. I don't know how they're going to do it. I really don't. If you have any suggestions, put some of your suggestions down in the comment, and perhaps I can spread the news and get that out there. And hopefully, it could get in the right hands of somebody who might be able to do something. So, share your 2 cents with me, man. I can always share my 2 cents with other people, man, and get it out there. And let's try to all pull together in this world that we're all in together in, and get the music industry back up and doing something, man. We got to get people back to work in the industry, and creating some good songs, because I'm ready for some new music. I got to tell you, I don't know about you guys, man, but a lot of the stuff that I've been hearing this year, I'm not really impressed with it too much, man. I don't know if it's just a USA thing or whatever, or just certain artists. I don't know, man, but I'm ready for some really kick butt music. Hammer down some really hard hitting stuff that's going to sound good and beautiful, whether it's ballad stuff, whether it's heavy metal stuff, whether it's country, not really country. I'm not a big country guy. I mean, but I do like folk music. And I like music like Tom Petty did, Bob Dylan, those guys, man. Those are really, really cool artists. Let's see if we can find some artists out there and produce some of their stuff, and actually get the ball rolling again, and get the music industry rocking and rolling. That's what we really, really want. We want the music industry on top of things, and we want things to be normal again in some kind of way. I am second guessing many things and uncertainty, but here's the thing with me. I'm just going to continue to get on here and hang out with you guys, and we're going to talk about audio. We're going to talk about recording tips. We're going to discuss microphones and ribbon microphones, and we're going to discuss every part of the music industry that I know, everything from tracking, mixing, mastering, um, gear. I'm a gear lover too, man. So I love audio recording gear, tube gear, solid state gear, preamps, compressors. They're all part of the music chain. And without all those little subtlety little things in our music chain, it wouldn't be the same. And someone said it best the other day. It's not the big leaps that we take when we do mixing or mastering or anything like that. It's all these little bitty small steps that we make in the mixing process that actually makes that song sound beautiful and refined at the end of the day. Because it's all these little small little bitty steps that we took to clean the job up to get it to where it's at. And isn't that the truth? Whether it's anything, whether you're, even if it's you're building a house, it's all the little steps that you take that by the time you're done with that house, all the crown molding is perfect. Everything's finished off with finished nails. It's all these little steps that the designer, he drew the house out, and then you had the builder go in, and they pour the cement, the foundation. I think of mixing kind of almost a little bit like that. You've got the foundation, which is your drums and your bass guitar, and then everything else is, that has to be rock solid before you can do anything else. It'd be like building your house on rocky ground without a good foundation or building your house on sand. Your foundation has to be solid. And then that way, once it's solid and level, then you can build your structure on top of that. Kind of like a song, man. You got to get that bass down and locked in with those drums. Got to get those drums and bass guitar kicking and sounding great. And then everything else just stacked on top of that, man, until you get to the ear candy stuff. And the ear candy stuff is your crown molding, man. All those finishing touches. So yeah, man, I'm glad I was able to get on here tonight with you guys and hang out with you guys. Our Trib Studio Audio Master, thank you so much. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do, because this channel rocks. Give me a thumbs up, give me a like, share. If you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button. It'll notify you as to when I come on every night. We're going to be doing some cool stuff, some cool giveaways, and sharing some expertise knowledge with you guys. As always, I appreciate all of you, man. So keep writing in, and we will see you again.